Welcome to episode 15 of Cooking with Kyle, Anna Garten, and Wilson too. Today, I'm going to cook the recipe, and it's still in the first cookbook, roasted tomato basil soup. I've got a lot of fresh Roma tomatoes that I got from the farmer's market. Probably the last of the fresh basil that I grow in my garden, and the fresh thyme, garlic, butter, red pepper flakes, chicken stock, olive oil, and peeled Roma canned tomatoes, as well as kosher salt and black pepper. All right, so I have cut my Roma tomatoes lengthwise, and I'm just gonna toss them in olive oil and black pepper. That should be good. And kosher salt. Now it seems like it's a lot of salt, but the salt really brings out the sweetness of the tomatoes once you roast them. On a baking sheet, just go ahead and lay your Roma tomatoes that you've covered in the tomato or the olive oil and salt and pepper, and then you're going to roast it in a preheated 400-degree oven for 45 minutes. Saute your chopped onion in some olive oil and butter. Add your red pepper flakes. Add your minced garlic. A drink of wine. Add your can of plum tomatoes, peeled plum tomatoes, and the sauce that's with them. Add your fresh minced thyme. Add your fresh basil. Give it a good stir. Once your roasted tomatoes are done, go ahead and add them in too. And any of the juices that are left on the pan, you're going to want to put those in here too, because it's got all that good tomato and salt and pepper. And then you're just going to want to mix it up good. Give it a good stir and let it roast for about 40 minutes on let it simmer for about 40 minutes. And it should be looking pretty good by then. Time for the taste test. I didn't have a food mill. The recipe calls for a food mill to run everything through a food mill, but I have the hand mixer that I used, and didn't puree it, but left quite a bit of the chunkiness in it. And let's give it a taste. Wow, very good. Oh man, that is going to be. I made a double recipe, so that is going to be really good to freeze and eat in the winter.